Today, we're going to be covering our 2025 Abu Dhabi residential market report. Now, this shows that the Emirate is hitting high records in transactions, sustained pricing, and demand that far outpaces the supply. We're going to run through key figures. We're going to also look at international investors and explain why Abu Dhabi is one of the best buys in the market right now. At the end, I'll send you the report. All right, let's get started. If we look at the market activity in 2025 in Abu Dhabi, it was exceptional. AdRec data shows that the total real estate transactions exceeded over 94 billion dirham across 30,000 dirham in the first 9 months of 2025. That was up 40% from the year previously. Now, if we look at residential sales alone, it hit over 25 billion dirham in the first half. It means that it was the highest semi-annual figure on record, and the momentum continued into Q4. It meant that it was the strongest year in 2025 for off-plan and residential sales. If we look at 2021 to 2025, the volumes rose from over 7,000 transactions in 2021 to over 29,400 transactions in 2025. Again, that was the jump from 55 billion dirham to 91 billion dirham, which is absolutely insane. Now that means that this liquidity makes Abu Dhabi increasingly more attractive to global investors. Again, AdRec estimates that the current residential inventory is around about 400,000 units. Since 2022, the demand has grown at an average of 6% per year, which is outpacing the supply growth of around about 2.6% annually. The future supply is projected at 4.6% per year in 2028, all right? Now, if we look, there's over 70 new projects that have been launched in 2025. Now, that means that the market has remained undersupplied, and especially if we look at products like villas, townhouses, etc. Now, with the apartments, prices rose 14% year on year. Villas and townhouse prices, they increased by 11%. And if we look at the average residential sales rate, it's around about 17,000 dirham per square meter. That means it's up 15% overall if we look at previous years. Rental values were strengthened by approximately 6% year on year. What does that mean? It reflects limited availability, and it also means that the demand on the population growth is supporting a stable income for long-term investors and also long-term returns. Now, what I want to talk about is the population growth in Abu Dhabi, because a lot of people don't know this. In recent years, Abu Dhabi is at 4.14 million residences, which is up 7.5% from the previous year, right? If we look ahead, the growth is going to be around about 7 to 8% annually, all the way up until 2030. If we compare it to Dubai's population at 3.95 million mid-2025, that's growing at around about 3 to 4% yearly. So that means it's going to hit around 5 million in 2030. Abu Dhabi is going to hit more. Now, why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because it's important when you look at the off-plan supply across the two Emirates. Dubai's pipeline has over 300,000 new residential units coming up by 2030. Abu Dhabi's pipeline has only 50,000 new units coming up by 2030. But with the exact same population growth, to me that shows that Abu Dhabi is absorbing 53 new residents per off-plan unit sold. If we compare it to Dubai, it's only 2 residents per off-plan unit sold. That means that we have huge growth in Abu Dhabi coming up. Again, I just want to take a look at the Abu Dhabi buyer preferences in 2025. Over 70 to 80% of sales in 2025 were off-plan developments. Insane. And then if we look at what they were, Q4 of 2025 saw villa and townhouses, the transactions exceeded more than any quarter combined in 2025. Again, that's insane. It means that we're showing a strong demand for larger homes, standalone villas and townhouses in Abu Dhabi. Now, what I want to do is I want to make one of the standout off-plan developments that I'm strongly recommending right now for 2026. It's Shoba's first ever master plan community in Abu Dhabi, and it's located right next to Yas Island. It's a gated, low-density community. It's designed for a premium family living, and it features luxury apartments with a canal view, 3 to 5 bedroom townhouses, and larger villas with complete private plots. And they're all built by Shoba, and they have obviously renowned high-quality standards if you know Shoba, okay? That means that we're just minutes away from Yas Mall, Ferrari World, Yas Water World, and also one of the most iconic buildings coming up in Abu Dhabi, Disneyland. It also offers easy connectivity to the Zayed International Airport, Sadia Island, and major highways, all while keeping a calm resort-style environment with waterfront elements. It also has parks, community amenities, and if we look at phase 1, it's highly exclusive. It has a limited number of apartments and villas launching, and it's expected to have a very flexible payment plan of, we think, a 60-40. Handovers are projected between 2028 and 2030. We don't know yet, but what we do know is it's giving early investors a very, very strong phased appreciation in one of Abu Dhabi's fastest growing corridors. Now, when we look at Shoba as a whole, Shoba is insane. Okay, so this is definitely a flagship development coming up into Abu Dhabi. If you're serious about investing into the UAE, so what I want you to do is fill out the form in the description below, mention that you would like the Abu Dhabi report. I'll send you the full transaction report, and I'll also send you more information on this new launch by Shoba. Now, to help grow this channel, it's really important for me if you could like and subscribe. It really helps me give you more weekly insights and also turn on the notifications. I'll see you in the next one.